Hi, everyone. I am Michelle S. Thomas, your relationship surgeon, and I am so honored to be a featured speaker at SpeakerCon 2021. It is such an amazing platform, and I thank Dr. Cheryl for providing this for us as speakers, but also for you as the audience. It is a place that we can network, share, gather tips, tools, and new paths into our purpose. My time today is going to be spent speaking to you about having patience with your purpose. So many times we get caught up in what is happening in the world today. We're on social media, we're looking to the left and to the right, we're trying to see what everyone else is doing and trying to copy their success. Unfortunately, it usually ends up in us being frustrated and starting over. My challenge for you today is to inventory what your purpose is. Find the you in what you do. When you are trying to emulate someone or walk in someone else's template, it is unauthentic. It doesn't show the real you. But in order for you to work into your or walk into your purpose, it's going to take time and it's going to take patience and it's going to take a lot of evaluation of not only what you're doing, but why you're doing it. You are your brand. And everything that you do, whether it is for someone else or for yourself, your work, your ethics, your productivity belongs to you. So how do you want to show up for yourself? How do you want to be known? Do you want people to be able to trust you, to follow you, to believe in what you say? Is there a consistency within your message? When people see your name, do they know exactly what they're getting? If the answer to that is no, that's okay. That's what we're here for today. We're here to help you to find who you are, what you need to do, and how to do that. The first thing that I need you to evaluate is, are you doing what you're doing because of your purpose or because of the applause? If you're stepping into business or entrepreneurship and you're just there because you're there to seek out the fame and the instant fortune, then you're going to find yourself hitting a lot of roadblocks. People follow authenticity. People want to trust in who you are. So if you're in business now, or if you're thinking about going into business, take time out to check your ego at the door. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is this who I really am? If you can't believe in yourself, if you can't buy into what you're selling or what you're saying, then how do you expect anyone else to? We want to make sure that every time that you are seen, heard, or purchased from, that people know that you are true, that you are trustworthy, and that you are somebody that they want to remain connected to. In this day of this instant world and society, we sometimes get snapshots of other people's success. I love social media, but social media has its place. So many of us are being led by the snapshots of people's success and not understanding the whole journey into their success. Things do not happen overnight. You have to move past the idea that if you haven't achieved 1 million followers or $1 million or 6 figures in 60 days or 90 days, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're unsuccessful. That means that you need to put the work in. Build a plan. Build a relatable, realistic, obtainable, achievable plan. One that fits you, your finances, and your lifestyle. As a mom, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, I can tell you that my path into success will not be the same as a single person with no responsibilities or responsibility for just themselves. My life is a balance. So figure out what your life requires first, and then build that path of your own greatness. And that path may be long, but it will be rewarding. You have to start somewhere. Not everybody wakes up and has instant success. Not everybody wakes up and there's a bank account full of money. Not everybody who has a bank account full of money keeps that bank account full of money without a plan. Take one step at a time. Figure out what God's purpose is for you. Evaluate the tools that you have and find the necessary equipment that you need to achieve each one of those steps. That may be education, that may be financing, that may be partnerships. What do you need to reach your goal? If your end goal is important to you, you will take the time, the investment, and the effort to achieve it. Do not get discouraged when things don't happen instantly. Do not give up on who God has blessed you to be. Find a mentor. Find someone that can help guide you. But make sure that this person is in a position where you want to be, not in the same position that you are. Follow people that can build your brand, that can pour into you, that can give you tips and tools on how you can achieve the things that you want. Now, not everything you can take in. You're going to have to stop, evaluate all of the information provided, and pick out exactly what is applicable to you and your goal. Stop living in someone else's purpose. Stop reliving someone else's vision. Figure out who you are, what you want to do, and a plan on how you do this. I'm here to encourage you and let you know that anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself. And along this ride, I call it the train of greatness. Not everybody's going to be able to follow you to your final destination. Not everybody is going to be supportive of your purpose. That's okay. Far too many times we get caught up in waiting on someone else's acceptance of our purpose. They cannot. Maybe they don't understand it. It's okay. Your purpose is not their purpose. Sometimes those will be family, friends, the closest people that you thought were going to be right there beside you. But as you grow, there are going to be times that you're going to outgrow that season of that person. That doesn't mean that they don't care. It doesn't mean that you just instantly get rid of everybody in your life. It just means that they've reached their final destination. Friends are friends. Family is family. But your purpose is your purpose. If you spend your entire life waiting on every single person to accept and give you permission for what you need to do, you'll never get started. Love them for who they are, appreciate them for what they have done, but move on through your purpose. There's going to be people that's going to enter into your life for just that season. Maybe they're there just for the start. Maybe they're there for the final. Maybe they're somewhere in the middle. But only you can decide that. Don't get bogged down so much with everyone else's story. It's not your story to carry. How someone else feels, what someone else thinks, what someone else's dreams are, is their right. It's not your story. Find your story. Figure out who you are. Start there. And there are going to be times, even within your own growth, that you're going to have to reevaluate who you are and what you're doing. The whole beauty of being human is we're like a sponge. We learn, we adapt, we grow, but life also happens. Life happens to every single human being. Life doesn't care what your bank account looks like. It doesn't care what your relationships are. It doesn't care what your social status is. Life happens. And when life happens, you have to make, at times, a shift in your path. That doesn't mean to give up on your dreams, to give up on your purpose. It just means that maybe at this moment in time, you need to be still. Maybe in this moment in time, you need to get a little bit more education about it. Maybe at this moment in time, you need to slow your pace down. Whatever that is, you will not know unless you continue to evaluate yourself. That takes time. It takes patience. It takes understanding. And maybe today didn't go the way that you planned. Maybe that meeting didn't turn out the way that you needed to. Maybe the funding didn't come through. Patience. So the 3 things I'm going to leave you with today is, number 1, be patient with your purpose. Number 2, always be authentic in everything that you do. And number 3, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Don't let anyone convince you that what you do is not important. I am Michelle S. Thomas, your relationship surgeon, and I serve individuals and businesses by precisely pinpointing what is infecting their ability to achieve peace, prosperity, and profitability while placing them on a permanent path to success. That is my time, but not my end of my message. You can always reach out to me. Find me at michellesthomas.com. I hope you enjoy every moment of this summit. I wish everybody a good day and continued success in everything that you do. Thank you, and God bless.